All, welcome to Programmer's World. Myself Harish. If you are first time watching the videos in our channel, then I will give a short intro of it. So this channel completely deals with learning programming languages simple and efficiently. So if you are here to learn various programming languages in simple and efficient way, do subscribe to our channel and watch the videos and enjoy it. So let's get into the video. In this video, what we are going to take a look is we are going to take a look into the set data type. So we already saw about the string, list, tuple data types. So another data type that we are going to see in detail is about the set data type. So this is so in this video we'll see about the set data type. So what is the set data type is, it's nothing but when you want to represent a group of unique elements, that is when duplicates should not be there, and when we want to represent a collection of unique elements or values, then we can go for set data type. So in the set data type, duplicates are not allowed. Insertion order is not preserved here. It is not that the element are inserted at the first index will be at the first index itself only every time. It's not like that. The order gets changed. So the insertion order is not preserved at all. But if we want, we can sort the elements using the default sort methods. And in set data, unlike list or tuple data type where indexing and slicing using index value and slice operator is allowed, in set data type indexing and slicing is not allowed in set data type. If we use that, we will be getting a type error. And then heterogeneous elements are allowed. It's not that in the set we can define only numbers alone or string alone. We can define numbers and strings combined too. So, and the set objects are mutable. That is, once we create the set object, we can perform any changes in the object based on our requirement. So what I'm trying to say here is, so the set objects once created, it's not that it cannot be changed. It's not like tuple. It is like a list only. We can add or remove, or we can do whatever operations we want. So it is mutable in nature. So the set like list is represented in square brackets, and tuple is represented in parentheses, and this set is represented in curly braces, and each element is separated with a comma separator. So, and then in set data type, we can perform with the elements present in the set, we can perform some mathematical operations too, like union, intersection, difference and all, we can do it. So this is generally about the set data type. And then we are going to see how and all we can create the set object. So what are all the various approaches that is used to create a set object, set data type or variable. So first one is the default one, simply giving s equal to curly braces and specifying the elements inside that. So that is a default set, s equal like this, or else you can use the set method also. So I'll just show it. So I am opening the interpreter. So here s equal to 10, 20, 3. Like this you can give. So if I give like this, okay. So the error I am getting is leading zeros in decimal integer letters are not permitted. So like this, if you want, we can give 10, 20, 3. This is accepted. But if you specify 0, either leading zeros should not be, it should be denoted with some denotation like octal or hexadecimal, like that. If we are using simply 0 and a digit, it will be throwing like this syntax error. So that's why. So 10, 23 I have given, and then so if I try to get the type of s, I will be getting plus set. So like this also I can create a set variable, or else s equal to, I am using an inbuilt function set. Here I can give any collection, range of 5. So yes, I will be getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and type of yes, I will be getting the class set. So using the set method also we can do it. And one thing that needs to be denoted is we can define empty set, but if you just declare an empty set, in this case when I try to get the type of s, it would not be a set value, it would be a of dictionary. So when I want to define an empty set and that should be of set data type, then we need to use the list. We need to use this set function. So inbuilt set function. Then only we can declare an empty set. So suppose s equal to set of. If I give simply an empty set or empty list, whatever may be. So s is set function. So if I type of s, it would be of class set. I can give s equal to set of an empty list. Set function. So it is a inbuilt empty set. So like this, we by using the set method only we can create an empty set in Python. So this is about the creation of set objects, and the next thing that we are going to take a look is some of the important functions present in set. So there are 7 important functions that we need to know that is present in set. The first function is add of x. So add of x is simple, but nothing but it adds an element item to the x set. So if I am having a s equal to set of range 10. So yes, I am having like this. If I want s dot add of 11, so if I try to print the value of s, it will be getting added. So this is basic functionality of add, to add an element to the x. And the next method is like update x comma y. Here we can give any number of parameters. It's not that only one argument we can give. We can give any number of arguments. So what is this update method would be doing is, it is also used to add only. It is not used to update a particular element. As set are mutable, it is used to add multiple items. So, but the thing that needs to be noted is, the variables that we are giving here, the arguments that we are giving here, should not be a individual data type like integer, string, like that. It should be a collection. It should not be float like that. It should be a collection like list, range, tuple, like that only it should be this. Okay. So I'll just show it how to use the update method. So I will declare a list L equal to 10, 20, 30. So this is my list. Now what I will be doing is s equal to s dot update. First argument what I will be passing the list L, comma, and the next argument that I will be passing is the range of 40, 55 simply. So like this, if you want, we can give any number of arguments. So when I try to print the value of s, already 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 is there, and then 20, 30, 40 has been printed. Then what has been printed is 41 to 40 to 4. Okay, sorry, 40 to 54 is printed. As you can see, I said insertion order is not preserved here. I have added a list 10, 20, 30. So I thought after 11 only 10 would be coming. But since in set insertion order is not preserved, it gets added at randomly at any index. So after 9 we have 10 here, 11, 20 like that. So insertion order is not preserved. It gets out in any random order. Okay. So this is about set using the update function. So here we can pass any number of arguments. How many number of arguments you can pass? You can add multiple elements. But the thing to be noted here is the arguments that we are passing here should be of iterable objects like list, range, tuple, like that only, not integer or float. Suppose if I give s dot update 10, 20, like this, if I give, what it will be throwing is, it will be throwing an error, int object is not iterable. If I give even single element 10 also, it will be throwing an error, int object is not iterable. And another thing to be noted is, if I give s dot add of multiple arguments 11, 23, when I try to add multiple items using add method, it will throw an error. Set.add takes exactly one argument. Okay, so this is the difference between add and update method. So what is the difference between add and update function in the set is, we can use add to add the individual item to the set, whereas we can use update to function to add multiple items. So in the add function, we will be passing only one argument, and that argument would be of individual element like integer, float. Whereas in the update function, we can pass multiple elements, and all the arguments should be only of iterable elements. So this is about the difference between add and update. Okay, and the next method that we are going to take a look is, we are going to take a look into the copy method. So this copy method is nothing but it is used to return the copy of the set. So it is something like the cloning of an object. So it creates a copy of a set that we wanted. So I'll just show it. So suppose this is my set S, and I am declaring another set S1 equal to s.copy. So this method, copy method, would be copying the content of the set S to S1, and we get the value for S1. So this is the functionality of this copy method. And the next method that we are going to see is the pop method. So this pop method is nothing but what it does is, it removes an element from the set, but we don't know what element will be removed. It removes and it would be returning also. It removes and returns a random element from the set. We cannot assure that this is the element that will be removed from the set. So suppose if I give s1 dot remove, pop s1 dot pop, it would be returning 0. So 0 is written. If I give again s1 dot pop, it would be popping out 1. It is not that it would be popping out the first element alone. There are chances that it can remove any element. It depends. They dynamically only removes it. So we can get somewhat result. We can get orderly also. We can get anything. So if I give s dot pop, so I get 0. So there is no assurance that what is the element that we are going to. It randomly removes any of the element. The Python virtual machine. It doesn't mean that the first element only will be removed. It is not like that. It randomly removes any of the element present in the set. That is the purpose of this pop function. And if we want to remove a particular element, assure that this is the element that I want to remove it, then we can go for two methods. Those two methods are remove and discard. So this remove method accepts our argument. It removes the specific element that we are specifying from the set. And the discard method also performs the same operation. It would be removing the specific element that we are specifying from the list. The difference between the remove and discard is that if the specified element is not present in the set, then the remove method would be throwing a type key error, whereas the discard method will not be throwing any error. It will just simply ignore it. So this is the difference between this remove and discard method. I will just show it. So s dot remove of 50. So it will be removing. So when I print yes, 50 will not be available. But s dot remove of 100, this would be throwing an error, key error 100. It is not available. Whereas if I give s dot discard of 100, it will not be throwing any error, and the element will also be not removed because that element is also already not present. So the s dot discard, if the element is not present and we use the discard method, there would not be any error thrown, whereas in the case of remove, an error would be thrown if the specified element is not present in the set. And the last method that we are going to see is the clear method. So this clear method is nothing but it clears all the elements, removes all the elements from the set. So if I give s dot clear, it would be clearing all the elements and it would be an empty set. So to clear all the elements, we can use the method called as clear. So these are all some of the important functions that are available in the set data type. So in the next set of video we will be seeing about the mathematical operations, the union, insertion, difference, how to perform these kind of operations with the help of set data type, and then we'll be seeing some sample programs also. So in the next video we will see. I hope you would have liked this video. Please do watch our videos regularly and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.